As divorce rates continue to soar worldwide, it is important to recognize that there are still a handful of countries where the legal option to dissolve a marriage through divorce does not exist. Despite this, it's essential to understand the different cultural and legal factors that contribute to such variations across nations. This highlights the varying cultural and societal perspectives on marriage and separation across different regions. These nations hold on to the belief that marriage is a sacred institution, and once tied, the bond is intended to be permanent. Let's dive into these two countries that have no divorce laws or policies. Number 1. The Philippines. The Philippines is unique among countries worldwide for not having a divorce law. This sets it apart from other nations and presents both challenges and opportunities for its citizens when it comes to the dissolution of marriages. This prohibition is rooted in the strong influence of the Roman Catholic Church, which views marriage as a lifelong sacrament. The Filipino Constitution explicitly recognizes the importance of family unity, leading to a complete ban on divorce. The only recourse available to couples seeking separation is legal separation or annulment, which can be complex, costly, and often limited to specific circumstances like abuse or fraud. Let's delve further into the possible reasons why there is no divorce law in the Philippines. Reason number 1. The religious influence. In the Philippines, Roman Catholicism is the predominant religion, and the Catholic Church holds a strong influence over the population. Religion holds a significant influence in shaping societal values and norms in countries where divorce laws are absent. The strong presence of religion serves as a guiding force for individuals and communities, providing moral guidelines to govern their relationships and personal choices. Marriage is deeply cherished in this nation, recognized as a sacred union blessed by a higher authority. It has always been considered a steadfast and lifelong commitment, symbolized by the timeless vow of "till death do us part." This profound belief in the permanence of marriage contributes to the religious perspective in the Philippines, where divorce is prohibited. Reason number 2. The historical and cultural traditions. The Philippines' prohibition against divorce has deep historical and cultural roots. This tradition can be traced back to ancient times and has become ingrained in the fabric of society over centuries. The legal process of ending a marriage is extremely limited and complicated, making it practically inaccessible for many couples. There are several key factors contributing to the restrictions on divorce in this country. It's also worth noting that despite the challenges, the issue of divorce remains a subject of ongoing debate and discussion in the Philippines. There are advocacy groups and individuals who continue to push for the legalization of divorce, citing the need to provide couples with a more viable option to end irreparable marriages and to protect the rights and well-being of individuals caught in unhappy or abusive unions. Reason number 3. The social stability and cultural factors. The Philippines' cultural belief in family values and preserving the family unit may lead to a social stigma for women who may face discrimination or judgment. This perspective arises from concerns about the impact of divorce on families and broader societal dynamics. Allowing easy access to divorce could lead to higher divorce rates and single-parent families, potentially affecting social cohesion. The Philippines prioritizes maintaining the traditional family unit for continuity and stability. Reason number 4. The preservation of family unity. Proponents of the no divorce policy argue that it helps preserve the unity of the family institution. By discouraging divorce, it is believed that couples will be more motivated to work through their differences, leading to stronger family bonds. This is especially emphasized in societies that place a high value on traditional family structures and view them as the foundation of stable communities. Reason number 5. The legal complexity and cost. In some cases, The legal complexities and financial burden associated with divorce may be a reason for its prohibition. Establishing a legal framework for divorce proceedings and related matters, such as asset division, custody, and alimony, can be challenging and costly. As an alternative, the Philippines provides legal separation laws or annulment options to allow some level of relief for couples facing irreconcilable differences. Reason number 6. The moral and ethical beliefs. The concept of divorce can be perceived as morally and ethically unacceptable in societies that emphasize personal responsibility, commitment, and honor. In the Philippines, divorce has often been seen as a perceived failure to uphold the promises made during marriage, potentially leading to social stigma. Reason number 7. The political influence. In some cases, political considerations may also come into play. Religious institutions can wield significant political power, and politicians may be reluctant to introduce legislation that contradicts religious doctrines. This is particularly relevant in the Philippines, where the government and religious institutions have close ties. Now, let's dive into the second country featured in this video, which has no divorce law. Vatican City. The Vatican State, also known as the Holy See, does not have a divorce law due to its adherence to traditional Catholic doctrine and theology. The Church views marriage as an indissoluble bond and does not permit divorce under any circumstances. Instead, annulment is the only option for Catholics whose marriages have irreparably broken down. The absence of divorce law in the Vatican does not mean it is forbidden to Catholics worldwide. It is a reflection of the Church's religious beliefs, canon law influence, and commitment to upholding marriage within traditional Catholic theology. Since its establishment in 1929 through the Lateran Treaty, the Vatican has been recognized as a unique and independent city-state. The Vatican, as an ecclesiastical city governed by the Pope, upholds and enforces Catholic doctrines and laws. Within its boundaries, the sanctity of marriage is highly valued by Catholics who firmly believe in its permanent nature. In a unique approach to marriage, the Vatican has established a legal framework that sets it apart from many other jurisdictions. Rather than offering divorce as an option, couples seeking to dissolve their union can only seek an annulment. This distinctive provision showcases the Vatican's commitment to preserving the sanctity of marriage and upholding its religious principles. By requiring couples to go through the process of annulment, the Vatican ensures that marriages are carefully examined and evaluated before being officially declared null and void, providing a thoughtful and considered approach to marriage dissolution.